Hey guys, welcome to Flite Test, and welcome to part 4 of our 6-part series of our Flite Fest Recap 2024. Now, if you guys are new to Flite Fest, and also Peter's made crazy contraptions fly like the Hoop plane, our largest plane to fly at Flite Fest to date, and nobody can forget the 50-motor airplane. Now this year, he's going back in time a little bit, and he's going to be recreating an iconic airplane from the 1920s, and that's the Caproni Noviplano. In this episode, we're going to follow Peter through his journey to build it, fly it, and ultimately, put it in combat. Let's get to it.
I feel like a fighter pilot!
Peter, what do you got?
Caproni Ca.60. We're gonna build a big one now. I'm gonna have the plane hopefully finished and built tonight. We'll try to fly tomorrow morning. Nice. Hopefully.
Might
Now I
not
have to work
work.
all night to get it done.
Yay!
But I don't think we need to work all night to get it done. I think we should be able to finish it.
So do you guys think this is gonna fly?
Good chance. Very, very good chance.
Alright, so the plane that Peter chose to recreate for this Flite Fest monster creation is absolutely brilliant. And also, the person behind the original design is equally as brilliant and also pretty darn crazy. Giovanni Caproni designed the Nova plane back in the early 1920s, 1915s, around that area. This is back before people really knew what refined flight was. And Giovanni Caproni was really an innovator of his time. He had a lot of successful designs. He had some early bombers that were very successful, but he wanted to create a way that people could travel across the ocean safely and reliably, but also have an incredible experience. Basically, what he designed was nothing more than a beautiful panoramic yacht that flew above the ground. And to make it possible for people to travel across the ocean safely and securely, he just basically took a ton of wings and a ton of motors and put it on a flying boat. Now, this plane only had about 300 to 400 nautical miles of range, so the idea was that it could fly a little bit, it could land in the ocean, it could be refueled, and then from that point take off again and make another jump, and then so forth and so on. His idea had a lot of logic behind it, but it didn't have a lot of practicality. And the reason is because, you know, when you put multiple wings on an airplane, as we have learned in the past with our flying battleship, there's some pretty weird side effects that you got to deal with. Now, Peter took this challenge on in a huge way, and he obviously built an aircraft that was much stronger than the huge monster that Giovanni Caproni did. But Peter still has to deal with the challenges that Giovanni Caproni had, and that is the pitch sensitivity and some of the stability issues. One really cool thing about foam board, though, is you can oftentimes create and modify and change things very quickly. And the materials that both Peter and Flite Test uses to make all these crazy contraptions is the Flite Test Maker Foam or Adams Ready Board. Both these foams are made by our good friends at Adams Plastics and are amazing for model aviation. And if you want to be able to build a plane that's easy to paint and also water resistant, check out our Maker Foam available on our store. At the end of the day, Giovanni Caproni had some pretty awesome successes and some pretty epic failures with the Caproni Noviplano. This design, while it was innovative, was definitely not one that you'd want to repeat or put a lot of people in. But for its time in the 1920s, it was truly a masterpiece of engineering, and it was just a great example of how people can take on flight in so many different ways. And now at the end of the day, this aircraft did have some success in flight, but the multiple wings, multiple engine, the crazy pitch issues would ultimately lead to its crash and destruction.
None of these are upside down.
I might have made a mistake. I have to look into my laser files, but right now we have upside down wingtips and we have more lefts than right wings. And I need more right wings.
Wait, there's no wingtips.
So we need the perfect amount. So this is messed up. I was tired.
Okay.
Alright, we're tensioning the lines in the wing. It's like a sailboat, but in the sky.
Where did they find it?
I don't know.
So what's your level of success?
I flew the small model, so as long as we get the CG right, it should be fine. I think it's going to take off.
Which wing do you actually use to Flying
Oh.
TG.
It's like right between the two front ones. I tried it like almost in the back one, then the small test model just did this, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to bring it back down. It's gonna glide very good. All right, so we got flying wires on one of the wings. That's the restraint. It's like we're old airplane rules here. It's also an entanglement hazard for all the other airplanes that's going to hit me. I didn't drink anything, and it's only 10 o'clock, but this doesn't look very straight to me. Does that look straight to you?
Yeah, I know.
This is what happens when you get unpaid volunteers to build your airplane. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna test fly this thing. We got the doohickey all set up with the right doohickers. All these special terms. So it's just a quick test flight to make sure everything is valid, the CG is where it should be, and then land it in combat.
Nice.
It's kind of windy, so I'm a little worried, but
It's probably going to just turn into a big kite.
I think it's just going to hover. I'm just going to literally land it where it took off.
Very similar to the multi-wing last year, right?
That one actually could make headway, so I was able to fly that one around.
Dude, every year Peter comes out, he makes something crazy and cool, and this is both again. So last year it was the, what do you call that, Peter? The centipede plane?
Plane train.
It's a plane train. Yeah, last year it was a plane train. This year, is that a Caproni?
Caproni.
Caproni.
I'm not Italian.
Caproni.
Caproni.
It's gonna blow away. It's gonna blow away. All right. What's your confidence?
I'm already
level,
trying to
man?
fly. Probably 6 out of 10.
I love it.
The wind is bad. The wind's the wrong direction too, so I got a bad crosswind.
Yeah, you're gonna kind of launch it a little bit
Yeah.
cattywampus.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hope for the best.
I love it. I love it, man. It looks incredible. Thanks for bringing your crazy ideas to reality here at Flite Fest.
Thanks, Josh.
Okay, what can I do to help you?
All right, let's turn it around and put it on the runway. All right. Sam, do you want to help?
Just this one?
We'll just stay out of the business end, okay?
Okay.
You got all Sam? Are you good?
Ready?
You got this, man.
All right, it's going. It flies. I'm at half throttle.
Are you serious? You're half throttle?
A little, maybe above half throttle. This is not bad.
It's doing good.
Yeah, it flies.
All right, that's officially probably better flying and longer flying than
the original, for sure.
All right, so it's absolutely incredible to see a model version of this Caproni Noviplano flying longer than the actual original. It's also incredible to see how Peter has overcome both the pitch and stability issues that the original version had. This is also one of the slowest planes that I've ever seen taken flight, especially for its size. That's incredible! Holy cow! So what's your next step?
Congratulating the audience, because the audience participated in building this airplane. Because without them, this would have taken a lot longer.
You did this in one day.
One day, yeah, yesterday we built it.
Awesome.
All right, so let's go keep it from blowing away, and then we'll try to fly it again some more.
No tumbleweed.
So, Peter, how long do you think it's going to last?
Not very long. First plane's probably gonna bounce off of it, but the second plane, if it's bigger than a bird, it's probably gonna destroy it.
Behind people, that's a bad idea. All right. Now here comes the 531. 5, please be on your guard. Right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launch. The green airplane has to be up. Something happened there. Oh, man. All right, Peter's up in the air. What's up, Peter? I love it. Peter's up, huh? All right, here it goes. Now everybody walk. Hey, eyes open, everybody.
There are so many big airplanes up there, Sam.
Eyes open. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. There you go. Good job.
Blades are crashing.
Heads up behind. Flying out towards the corn. Flying out towards the corn. And attack the spinner blade. Attack the spinner blade. Right now. Attack. Oh! Mickey! I don't know where you're at, but you're not there. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. What a day. Oh, Peter, get in the air, buddy. Peter. Someone's got to take Peter out. Yeah, there's no way, Nick. You're not recovering from that one. Yeah, let's give Nick a round of applause. Let's go.
I got the hit.
Fantastic.
Oh, man.
All right. Listen.
Oh, you got it.
I need. Oh my goodness, Peter. Peter, save it. He just parked it.
Oh, he's pinned. He's dragging me
He
down.
got. Oh, wait it. Get him. Take him out. Yeah, well done.
I got dragged down with him.
So what an amazing experience and an absolutely incredible 10th anniversary combat that we were blessed with. Now, huge shout out to Peter for bringing this crazy contraption to life, especially working with the kids and the adults in the build tent. That's one of the favorite traditions that we look forward to every year, both serving, helping out, and also experiencing. We had a lot of other collaborations that if you haven't seen already, please check out in our other parts of our Flite Fest recap, especially with our good friends, Nick and Michael. We're in our 4th part of our Flite Fest recap for our 10th anniversary. Make sure you hit the subscribe bell because we have 2 more parts coming and so much great extra content. We'll see you next time.